Hey guys, it's Kelly here again and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another art related video. This is kind of a throwback because one of the first videos that I ever uploaded on this channel was a tour of all of my unfinished sketchbooks. So today I bring you my very first sketchbook. It is almost all the way finished. I have a few pages left, but I decided to do the tour now. Because honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna continue in this one and not just start with the other one, but yeah. So this is the very first sketchbook that I ever bought. I started it in 2013, and as you can tell, my label sustained some damage, but that's what happens when you keep a a sketchbook from 2013, and 7 years later, you still use it. So as you can see, it's well used and well loved, but not used enough. I should draw more in these ones. So I started in 2013 and I will mark it as finished right about this year. So if you want to see the first half of it, up until this part, I actually already uploaded and showed it in that video, which I'll link in the cards and probably in the description. But from there on, this is basically where we left off. And these are some quick sketches of my main characters and that I was trying to develop, trying to figure out their face shapes more. I definitely need to work on the guys, but yeah. So from here on, you will see sketches from 2018 to now 2020. So 2 years worth of sketches. They're not a lot, but I hope you enjoy them anyway. This is just a simple one. I really like her dress and her hair. I realize her head is very big, but that's why I guess I didn't finish it. Still a cute sketch, I like it. Here I was trying out my watercolor pencils, and I realized that the paper is really not good for watercolor pencils, so I never tried them again. This is something that I actually have as a video here on this channel. It was a 3 marker challenge, and I used black and red so it's a 2 marker challenge, my mistake, and white to create this girl in traditional Bulgarian attire, and I actually love how this one turned out. Again, I'll link it in the cards or in the description bar. Here was again trying out my watercolor pencils, realizing that this paper is really bad for them. This was all in one day. The watercolor pencils were in one day. I was feeling kind of in an art block, and yeah. As you can tell, this picture basically screams art block. Then I have a sketch. I am happy with how this was turning out. I don't know why I didn't finish it, but yeah, I didn't. But it is cute. I still like it in my sketchbook. I was trying to do faces and practice drawing different faces. So I looked up some references on Pinterest, and that's what these ones are. And here we have the beginning of my Inktober attempt for 2018. I have my prompt list, and I never finished these ones. I did 11, so I got to Cruel. I had ideas for some of the other ones, but I never ended up finishing them. So that's what you see. I actually left pages blank, so I can, like these ones, I left them blank so I can fill them up with the prompts, but after October, because I was determined to finish it, but again, I never did. So instead I used the pages for something else, and we'll get to that in a second. This was the first prompt, which was Poisonous. I do have to say I love her body, and I think this is the best butt that I've ever drawn. So definitely not the best face, but definitely the best butt. This was the second prompt, which was Tranquil. I really like how this turned out. It's a little off-center, but what can you do? I like her hair, I like her expression, and I definitely get Tranquil from her. This was the third one, which was Roasted, and I love the colors for this one. Number 4 was Spell, and I tried to make them have a meaning. Not just, draw a witch or something for a spell. I wanted this to have a hidden meaning. This one is Chicken, and this is my absolute favorite. I struggled so much trying to figure out what to draw for chicken because it's a weird prompt. But then I got this idea for these Venetian masks with the crow's skull, and it just came to me and I am absolutely in love with this, and that's all I'm gonna say. This is my favorite one from this Inktober attempt. This is drooling, and I love the expression in her face. This one turned out good as well. This is exhausted, which was basically what I was feeling trying to come up with all of these drawings. Next up we have Star, which I also am happy with. I gotta say I am happy with almost all of the drawings for the Inktober challenge. I definitely have to try it again because it's good practice, and I have some pieces that I'm really happy with. This is Precious. This was supposed to be flowing, but I realized it's basically the exact same pose and body as Poisonous, but a worse version, basically. So I scrapped that idea and I came up with this one, which I'm super happy with. This is my second favorite. I just love how it turned out. And this is the last one I did, which is Cruel. My idea behind this one is that those who are most cruel to us are usually us ourselves. And from there on, I left the pages blank, but at some point I decided that I'm not gonna finish Inktober. It was already the next year, so I decided to utilize these pages and come up with sketches and thumbnails for my bullet journal spreads. So that's what you see. These are just some sketches for all of the different months, and here is another thumbnail, another two thumbnails actually. This one is already on my channel. You can find it, I'll link it in the cards. This is another idea that I have for the Inktober, never finished it. For Clock, it was supposed to be a body with its biological clock running out, something along those lines. Some more bullet journal things. Here I try to practice calligraphy for my bullet journal, and as you can see, it started out pretty sketchy. Pun intended. And I practiced a little bit, and I got to a result that I was kind of happy with. So it turned out okay in the end. Some more bullet journal sketches and themes. This was sketches for a gift that I never finished. Again, never really finished it. Some more sketches, some washi tape on the left, which is really cool. I like this washi tape. More bullet journal stuff, and then there's an alien. So this is fairly recent. This is a 2020 drawing. I just felt like drawing an alien, so I drew an alien, and she turned out cool. That's all I'm gonna say about this one. I really have nothing else to say. Some sketches that I'm not gonna get into because there's something that's coming in the future. This was another idea for the Inktober one. I just cut my hair short, so that's why I came up with for Chop. But again, never finished it. These are supposed to be screen grab redraws for Gossip Girl moments. I'm rewatching Gossip Girl, so these are again fairly new from last month. This is supposed to be Blair and Chuck. If I ever do transfer them to digital, I will fix them up because the sketches are not that great. But these are the ideas. Some more bullet journal stuff. And here I was trying to develop my character Emily a bit more. I don't think I succeeded, but these are my three main characters. For the story that I have, I wrote down some characteristics, some hobbies for them, trying to develop them a little bit more. I have the other two well planned out, or at least one of them. The other one's kind of iffy still, but this one is supposed to be my main character, and I know very little about her. I haven't developed her fully, so I'm trying to push myself to draw more of her so I can figure out who she is and how she fits into the story, which is ironic because she's supposed to be my main character. And then we have a few pages that are empty. I will probably fill them up with bullet journal stuff, so they're not gonna remain empty, but for now that's basically all I have. Then we're back to 2018 when I was in the Netherlands, and I did these little sketches of pictures that I took in the Netherlands. This is from Rotterdam and this is from Delft. This is a quick sketch of another character that I have. I tried to do it to draw her as a child, and it turned out really cute, but her hands are way off, so if we just ignore them, I think she looks cute. I tried to do some sketches to practice drawing dynamic poses, and I colored them in to accent the ones I like. So I like these two. I really love this one. That's why I lined it with my liner. So yeah, that's all I have there. Then I did this sketch of Cornelia from Witch, and I really liked it. So I tried to transfer it on this page as a big version, but it ended up being so incredibly stiff. So instead, I just transferred her to a smaller page and a Copic marker page. A marker page, and I colored her. I love how it turned out. I love her hair. Her hair's probably my favorite part of this drawing, and it still ended up being very stiff compared to the original sketch. I guess because of the arm, it's placed differently, but I am still happy with this one. This here is a character I was trying to develop. These are sketches I did at work, so that's why they're on separate pieces of paper, and I really like this design. This is really cool. I tried to do a more rendered version on this side. I'm not entirely happy yet, but I do like the color schemes and where I'm going with it, so I'll keep you posted on this one. Some ideas thrown around. These are the different months and the different art challenges that every month has. So if you're not familiar, sorry, in February people draw fairies sometimes. So there's Fairy Feb. In March they draw robots because it's March of the Robots. May is for Mermaid, which a lot of you know. Kaijun is when you draw a monster every day. Smogest is when you draw a dragon every day. September is when you draw one ship every day. Mapvember is when you draw one fictional map every day. And December is when you draw an elf each day. So if you didn't know, now you know. These are robots that I did for March of the Robots. I have 2 or 3 videos on this channel. I did them in watercolor in these little formats. I am absolutely in love with how all of them turned out. If you want to check the process out for all of the robots, again, you can find them on my channel. So this is for 2019 at this point. Here's some more robots. I love this page in particular. I love the sketch and I didn't want to ruin it, so I did it on a separate piece of paper, but there's something, they look different, but there's something I love about both of them individually. So this is my character Jess that you saw earlier on. These are some more sketches of Jess. I was trying to develop her. I guess this is where I started to see her more fully as a character. So I tried to do the thing with the color pencil underneath and then rendering it out with a finished pencil. I don't like this one. This one, the proportions are all wrong, but I do love how dynamic and swishy it is. So that's why I shaded it and everything. I am happy with the idea and the swooshiness. I'm not happy about the proportions, so there's that. Tried to do her faces and give her more expression. This one did not turn out great, but this one I'm really happy with. I love this one. This is just so beautiful. She's supposed to be a ballerina. She's also a fighter. She's a boxer, so I have sketches of that too. Some more robots. These 2 I never finished, but the rest you can find on my channel. Some more just sketches. Here I wrote down that she's a dancer, she's a boxer, she's a smoker, and she's elegant. This is basically what she looks like. As you can see, her proportions are definitely different than these ones. She has, well, she's a leggy ballerina, so that's the main idea behind her. This one is really pretty. I like this one. Here I was trying to picture smoking, so I give her a little more character. This is the other character, which is Millie. She's a gamer, she's geeky, and she's unfinished, as you can see. Here's a sketch that did not go well. Some more almost empty pages. Another sketch. This one I refined digitally, and I have it on my Instagram. Some sketches, and these are probably one of my favorite pages in the sketchbook. These are Jessica and Millie as kids, and I'm really happy with how this whole page turned out. It's just so colorful and it pops, and I love it. Again, Jessica and Millie trying to do very quick sketches. I spent 10 minutes on each. I timed myself. That's why they're not that great, but I am happy with them. We're in 2019, by the way, now. I tried to do some more face exercises, try to do different faces, more my style. This is a sketch that I'm very happy with, but again, never finished. This is a Sabrina Spellman artwork, fan art. I love the skirt, and I like this one. This one is from 2020. This is something that I'm doing or trying to do on my channel. I took a color scheme and I tried to develop a whole character based on the color scheme. So I have one video here now. This one was the first one I did. There's no video of it. I did it on my own, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. I think she's not unique, but she's definitely developed as a character. You can kind of see her being one. So I am happy with how this one turned out, and I love the colors on this. This is my second attempt at the same thing. I did the sketch. The sketch was so cute, and then I ruined it with all of the markers and the colors, so that's why I ended up not finishing this one. This was the color scheme, but yeah, as I mentioned, it kind of messed up the coloring, so I scrapped it. This is a color scheme that I have an idea for, but I still haven't recorded and haven't done. This is the one that I already have uploaded on this channel. This is my color scheme, and this is my character. This one turned out more of a drawing in this color scheme, not a fully developed character, but still I am happy with how it turned out. And I think this is the last one for now. I have a few pages here right now. So not a lot, but like I think they're 8 or something. And then there's the end of the journal, the sketchbook, the end of the sketchbook. And I've already shown this one, but there's one more drawing on the back. It's really old, from 2014, but yeah. So that's basically it for this video. This is it for this sketchbook as well. I already have my next one set up. It's the exact same sketchbook, but you know, new. And something that I do for my sketchbooks is I do an inspo wall, which is a wall of inspiration. I print out some pictures that I'm really happy with or that inspire me in some way, and I stick them inside so that I have something inspirational to look at while I'm drawing. And this time I printed out quite a few of my own drawings. These ones here are mine, and this one is mine as well, because I wanted to get into the mindset that my own art inspires me, and I think that's important, and it helps you also see your mistakes, see where you've gotten to with your own art and what you want to improve on. And that's why I did it, not because I'm super in love with my art, but because I want to celebrate the moments where I felt proud of it. And there's a few more, and that's everything. I don't have anything else in this new sketchbook, but hopefully I'll have soon, and I'll have some to show you. So thank you guys so much for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe if you like what you see and would like to see more, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.